Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Hydroneer 2.0. I'm your host, Renovate. Guys, we got a lot of stuff set up in between episodes. I have been tweaking the system and it has been working tremendously, but I do want to show you something. Look at the size of these nuggets, guys. I mean, this is insane. It's getting quite large. So I've been playing around with a few things, and I've seen YouTubers who are using these pressure tanks on every one of their miners. Okay, that doesn't do anything, and I see them doing it, but they never say why. But they don't do any. It doesn't affect anything. I've done it. I've hooked them up. I've hooked one up with it and one without it, and it doesn't do anything. So the miners don't mine any more than they can. Like, they don't mine faster, they don't mine bigger dirt. They mine bigger dirt the further down they are. You can see these chunks of dirt are huge compared to what we were used to, but that's because this is on the last level of dirt prior to level 2. And so yeah, so they don't do anything. So all this thing does is it resets the water pressure from whatever it's getting pumped. So when this thing here pumps, it pumps at 250%, okay? This line gradually gets weaker and weaker and weaker because of these pipes have a negative effect on your pressure. But as soon as you put one of these on, watch this. When I turn this on, it's back up to 248. Well, it's only 248 because of this pipe, right? So you can see my conveyor belts are working fine. I don't want it to go too fast because this thing up here, the faster these belts go, and everybody's like, well, you want them to go fast. No, you don't, because if these dirt clumps clump up on each other, they get too big, and then this thing can't keep up. So this is like a perfect pace for what we have. Now what we have has changed dramatically since the last time we recorded. I had to put these funnels because these chunks were getting so big that the iron pieces actually were getting clogged, and sometimes they still, oh my god, sometimes they still do. They get clogged up here on the top. But you can see how big these things are. Now I could speed this up a little bit by putting some of those little things there on it, but I'm happy with this pace. I really am. I think this is fine. And we're getting everything that we need, right? And then over here, I've been spending all my time while that thing was mining, just building this little house. And we got some extra walls, and we got some extra equipment. I tore apart our bridge. We're getting rid of this, or our little garage we're going to build. And we're eventually going to have this as a big driveway that comes into here. We'll get rid of all this crap. So we'll have a driveway that comes into here that we can drop stuff off at. And this is my little mining entrance. Check this out. So we go down here. This is behind this wall is where we used to go up. And now we have all these miners. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 tier 1 miners, and they're all working. And I have them set so they don't all work at the same time, because when they did, I was just getting like a big clump. So yeah, but we have enough money, guys, to continue this, which we're going to do. Now, I don't know if I want to put these on the opposite side and start coming back this way and call that our tier 1. I don't know how far I want to go. But what I want to do, what I would like to do in this episode is, where's the door at? There it is look at a way to repair our items. And I've seen a couple of tutorials on how to repair these things, but I want to repair this thing all the time because this thing goes down. It's already at 40, but you can see, watch the number. It goes down really quickly. So I'm constantly repairing this thing. And the things downstairs only break down maybe a fraction of what this does. I've probably repaired this 3 times before I've repaired the miners downstairs. So yeah, that is a thing. So this thing is constantly getting repaired, and I want to see if we can hook up one of those systems that repairs this. All right, so that's what we're going to do today. But first of all, you can see all our extra crap that we have here. Oh, actually, you see this? I can drive my truck right here and fill myself up, which is cool. So we have all these extra pipes, which we're going to need eventually somewhere, our tier 2 mine or something eventually, like I said. So, and we don't need this anymore. So we'll set this over here. All right, why did you not go up here? All right. And then we have these bars here. So, I mean, it doesn't hurt to get extra bars in here, I guess. Let's just go ahead and drop that in there and shut this. But you can see it stays at 248. So that just goes to show that you don't need one of these in every one of these. Now, by the time that this gets down there, I mean, yeah, I mean, the pressure probably on this pipe here, right here, is probably, I would say probably in the hundreds, but this is still spinning fairly fast. I can, like I said, I can speed this up just by putting these right here, and that would speed that up. Or I could put another one of these right here, and this thing would just fly. And see, this is where we get into trouble, is this kind of crap. So we got to get a hole here so these things can fall in here. There we go. And this is why. Oh, crap. Oh, now they're falling in there. Crap. All right. Oh, no. Shut it down. All right. So that was my problem before, is these things are getting clogged. And usually they even miss this thing. So that's why I said I don't want the belt to go too fast, or this would be even worse. And I don't know any other way to fix this. I really don't, other than to have this go on its own belt, which we could do, and just have these go on out a little bit just to separate all these rocks. Because what's happening is sometimes I'm getting multiple rocks that are trying to get in here at the same time, and they bounce around and then they get stuck. And that's what we're dealing with. So that might be what we have to do here, is put a T-pipe under here. It only happens with the iron, by the way. So we might have to put a T-pipe under here and put it on its own little conveyor, which is fine. And put one of those other items on here that single file stuff, and then that will fix our issue. All right, guys, I went ahead and made a necklace and a sword, and let's go ahead and take. I have 168 of the other bar. I can never think of the name of it. The other material, we'll just call it. But I have 168 of it, and I wanted to see, I think, if I'm not mistaken, we still needed 300 or something like that to get the tier 2 miner. But I'm going to take this over here and sell this. I don't think, I sold a bunch of jewelry yesterday. I don't think that the jewelry place is going to be any better. So we're just going to take it here. $46,000. I'll take that. And then we'll take this and stick it here. Another $40,000. We'll take that. Boom. We have $86,000 there. And I'll show you something here in a second where we actually have a lot more than that. So let's go over here. And I think it is, let's do a higher up view. I think it's in that bucket right there. Yes, it's still in that bucket. So I'll show you how much money I actually have. So in this bucket, we have $89,000. So we already have $170,000 to spend, and we're going to be spending that on pipes, basically, to upgrade all our pipes to the right equipment. But right now, I actually need stuff from over here. So we need one of these, okay? And then we need, it's the thing that centers this stuff, this. I think that was it. That, right? That's what it was. Conveyor centers resources. Yeah, actually, you know what? Would it be better to do it? Yeah, let's do 2 of these. And I think that's going to be enough. I don't need to break the dirt down at all. I don't believe. I don't think it'd be worth doing that. So let's go ahead and do that. And then let's go ahead and buy, let's go over here and buy, let's buy a T. And then, I got tons of these though. I got tons of these. Let's go ahead and buy one though. And then I don't think I need anything else. This filter doesn't do anything. The one thing I do want to look at though is there is a smelter that works off of power, and that's what I want to look at. I was actually looking for the wall torches. It's these right here. Nope, that's the ones that stand up. We can't even actually buy that, can I? No, it's a standing torch. What's over here? Can I buy anything over here? There's nothing here to buy. Huh, okay. Well, that sucks. Okay, so let's go ahead and buy this. All right, and then we'll take this back, but first we're gonna ride up to the underground place and check out 2 things. Let's go ahead and bring our money, because there is stuff in there that we can buy. And then let's grab, hopefully we have enough gas. Yeah, we do. So we'll grab these things here. You know what I'd like to do since we have money? Let's just go ahead and get a new truck, because I don't know if the new trucks are a little bit more powerful or what the deal is, but we have the money, so I'm not afraid of buying anything new. There is absolutely nothing else in here I could buy, so let's go ahead and do this. Let's go over here. I did use the scrapyard. I've never used the scrapyard, but basically you sell it and it smelts it down, or it puts it into like a little block of scrap, which is what you also get when you use TNT and the nuclear stuff. So let's get out of here. Actually, let's put it here. All right, so let's grab this. I wonder if I can scrap my truck. We should try that real quick. Let's see if we can scrap the truck. All right, let's put all our stuff out here, including this in our bucket and this. And then can we scrap our truck? Let's go see if we can. This is going to be hilarious. All right. We probably can't. I would imagine that you can't, but it doesn't hurt to try, right? So we put the truck here. All right, jump out. And then you go over here and you push this button. No, you cannot scrap your truck. Okay, we'll just leave our truck there. That would have been fun. So let's go ahead, and this one is red with stripes. This one is yellow, and this one is blue. I think I'll get the yellow one. Let's take this. If you guys know the difference between the trucks, let me know, but I'm going to go with this one. Boom. Awesome. Or we could just buy them all, really, because we have the money, right? Eventually, we'll just buy everything in the map. I mean, it doesn't feel different, but maybe it's not a feel thing. Let's put that there. I want to put that back in there. Carry our bucket. You know, I think one of my episodes I was watching, or wasn't watching, I was just looking it over, I guess I should say. I don't watch my own episodes. But I noticed that I couldn't figure out how to get a bar and money down at the same time. I could have just brought it down in a bucket. I didn't even think about that. Little things slip your mind sometimes. All right, so let's put this all in here. I can get access to that. And actually, let's take a look at this. We'll take a screenshot of that. That's our new truck. All right, let's go up to the mountain. And I believe I can go this way. Yes. Nope. Turn around. That's the way home. I brought the money also because I need some more foundations. So we'll pick up some foundations while we're up there because that's where the rock foundations are. So we'll go this way. There we go. And then keep going straight. And then we turn here. And this takes us up over the mountain. Oh, God. All right. We're going to make it. This one feels like it's a little bit quicker. Could just be me, but it does feel like it's a little bit more powerful. A little bit. All right. So let's jump out. Let's grab this. So let's head downstairs. Now I do have iron already down here, and I think I actually have enough to make 2 more drills, but I just don't want to make them just yet. Oh my God, that lag, that's auto save right there. Literally almost, oh, it got me turned around. Almost crashed us. All right, I was reading that. I'm like, what does that go to? So let's go over here, and I want to see what it takes. All right, so this is the tier 2. So we need 300 Cloudium, that's what it's called. So 300 Cloudium for the tier 2 drill, and then we need 100 Cloudium for the tier 2 harvester. Place on an ice melt and blah 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 blah. Smell the required items, resources. I wonder if this is more efficient as far as like it doesn't break down as much as the other one. I don't think there's anything else down here that we needed. I just wanted to see how much this was. So it's $980 and this is 300. So we're gonna need at least 400 Cloudium before we can even get started, because you can't break tier 2 dirt in a tier 1 one of these. Go ahead and pick, oh crap, let's go put it this way. And I don't think there's anything down here that I needed. No. Okay, so let's go. I am going to, I tell you what, I'm going to skip the foundations. We're going to go back to the little village, and we're going to buy some circuits, some logic pipes, and see which ones we actually need, and then we're going to set it up and see if it actually works, if I'm doing it correctly. I've seen 2 ways of doing it. There's one that just sends a 1 signal, 0 and a 1 signal. 1 signal means turn on. Actually, I'm sorry, the 0 signal means turn it on. If it's got anything above a 0, it stays off. So that's what we want to look at. And then, yeah, this is where I've been buying all our foundations. So I will build in between episodes, so you guys don't have to worry about me building. We actually do have a green arrow up over there for just gems, so I have to remember that. So if we just want to sell our gems, we can come over here and sell them. So let's go over to the logic pipes. All right, so this is the stock market for the jewelry. It's up. So we'll have to remember that. So everything is up. Everything got reset, which is good. So if we get jewels, we'll come there. If we have jewelry, we'll go there. But up here is Hobson's Power Works. All right. And then so we're going to need... let's see. We don't really need this right now, but we do need a bunch of these pipes. So where is the buy point? It's right here. So it's $84. All right, we'll buy a bunch of these. So basically, if I'm drawing on the ground, I need it to look. I need an elbow, and then down. So how many elbows is that? 4. Let's go ahead and get 4. And let's get 5 just for fun. And then we're going to need a bunch of straight ones. These are $84 too. So we'll get a bunch of these. Just drop those in there. Hopefully that's enough. I always like to buy a little bit more than what we need. And I don't think there's... I guess we could get a couple T's. Like I said, I don't know. A T and a T. I don't think we're going to need that though. So let's... Oh, we don't need money in here. Let's actually turn our truck around so we can load these things in. So the logic that we're going to use the first time is just... it's the one that has the arrow that looks up and it's pointed up and down. It basically says it's this one right here. The logic flip hook, basically you can see there it says logic of 0 into 1 and anything bigger or equal than 1 to 1 into 0. So basically what this says is it looks at an item that's this way and it compares it to an item that's that way. And once an item gets to... like this is where I would set it to a number. We don't have to do it that way though. But once it sees that a value is at 0, which is, let's say that our machine that eats the dirt, as soon as it breaks down, it'll hit 0. It'll turn that thing on and then it will send a signal over to this thing here, or this thing here. This is the thing that is looking at the item, and this is the thing that will repair it. So that's what we want. So let's go ahead and purchase. All right, and we'll throw all these in here. Can I reach those if I back up? I bet if I back up, I can just reach these from the truck. All right, now we can just pick these up and drop them in here. All right, that's quicker. Very colorful. But I don't know if this, I haven't seen anybody, I don't watch very many people play this game. There's about 3 people that I watch. But I haven't seen anybody use this on the machines yet. Everybody's using them on those one things though. So this is the thing I'm talking about. It's a logic smelter. Advanced smelting technology requires logic input to create bar. This also takes damage. It costs $17,000. So I'm guessing that none of these things require water pressure because I don't see... actually, that one does require water pressure. Do they all require water pressure still, though? This one doesn't have... So this one doesn't have a water pressure pipe on it. That one does. This is a destroyer. I don't need a destroyer. The magnets would be useful. I don't need any of these. I do need this one, I believe. So let's grab that. And then I do need one of these and one of these. And, oh man, you know what? We could do it the other way, though. We could do it with... A and B. Basically it says if A is greater than B, we could do it that way. And that basically says, let's say that I have the value of this set to 10. Okay. If the value of this thing reading the pipe, let's say the value of this hits 9 and I have this set to 10, it'll turn this on. So A is greater than B, turns this on. The way that we're doing it now is it's just going to go all the way down to 0. So once it hits 0, it'll repair itself. I think that's all we need. So let's go ahead and buy this. And then we're going to go and buy a couple. We'll go back and buy a couple of spanners, put on here. And I think that's all that we need from here. I don't think I need anything. I'd love to buy that. I don't need any dynamite. I don't need this. I don't need a weight reader. Just so you guys know, this thing here, so you can set this up and you can set it up with a display on there. And you can tell this whenever you get to, let's say, a 1,500 pound bar, it'll spit it out for you, which is kind of cool. So did we get our money? We didn't. Let's grab this, put it in here. Let's go get some spanners and then we'll be ready to go. So I'll go get that and then I'll bring it back.
Chromebooks are a new way to laptop, starting with the everything button, so you can find it.
How you doing, guys? All good. All right. So what we're gonna be doing is this is the simple repair. Now I did speak to Promethean about this, and there is a sort of weird.
All right, so I got everything back at the place. What I need to do, though, is find our pipes. I'm going to replace these pipes that are already here. So this is about where we would be. Let's rotate these like that. And then let's get a straight pipe here like that. And then we got a bunch of straight pipes over here. So I think I want to have this come out probably 2 spaces and then dump off. Hopefully that will help our situation. Let's go ahead and where'd my hammer go? I saw it around here somewhere. There it is. So let's go this all should be good. All right, let's put this one was first. So this polishes the gems, right? Like that. And then this was our splitter, so we need that there. All right, let's lock these in. Bam and bam. And then we need a conveyor belt here pointed that way, and then a conveyor belt here pointed this way. And then we need the little item that goes on the top, which I think is right here. And I think that would be okay to put here. It doesn't really have a direction, does it? No, it doesn't. Okay, so let's go ahead and lock these 2 bad boys in. Lock that, and that. Oh, that's locked in. All right. And then we can do our smelter right here. Actually, let's rotate it so it's pointing that way. And then let's go ahead and put the filter here just in case, or not the filter, but the funnel. We'll lock that in place, lock that in place. So this all looks good. Hopefully what happens is this will slow down the pace of the iron. So the iron's going to get, even if they get bunched together, it'll kind of put it in the middle instead of having it all around the place. Hopefully this works. It probably won't, but we'll try, right? So the next thing I want to do is work on this stuff, right? So on this, I need to have, let's see, can I have this? Is that right? Yeah, that's up above. I just need a placeholder. So we need to put these down. Now, from what I've heard is you want to build these backwards. So never put the thing that's pointy. Let's see, we got so much crap in here. Let's jump all this stuff out. You never want to put this thing on first. So always leave that to last. And I don't know if that's been fixed or not, but that's from what I've heard. So let's put this as our fixer-upper, right? And we want this to point, I guess here. Rotate that. Actually, can we put it on this side without it affecting the flow so that I can just jump up here and drop in our stuff? We might be able to do that. And then let's go like, actually, let's put one of these on, rotate it up, rotate that up. There we go. And rotate this, put that piece on top of here. Like I said, this might not work at all. I do not know. It'd be cool if it did. Be cool if it did, because this is my first time trying this. So let's go ahead and tie that into the top of that. So I want that there. Actually, we want it. Man, that's annoying as hell that you can't get like right above that. So let's rotate. Where are we at? This one? This one? That one. There we go. Wow. All right. So let's get a straight one. All right. And I put this much room on the top, but I probably didn't need to. Oh my God. Just right there is all I want. What the heck? Hydroneer people, fix this crap. Oh my God. All right. So we got that. And so we're going to need one of these. And is that right? Yeah, actually, we're going to need one more straight one. So let's go grab another straighter and put it here. Excellent. And put this here. Excellent. We're doing good, guys. We might get this by the end of this episode. All right. And then put this here. Rotate that. Awesome. And then we need to fill this thing here. So I get, from what I've heard, there's like an action button. I don't know how to do an action button. How do you do that? Is it X? Is it hold E? It's hold E. Oh, that is cool. So apparently you're supposed to be able to just drop these in there. Oh, that is cool. I have never used that function ever. But really, there's nothing else here that I would need. Like, there. Yeah, you just, who knew? Probably you guys, right? You guys probably all knew that. And then let's, it went in. Awesome. Let's just try that many for right now. And then let's grab this, which we put on last, like I said. All right, but I do need another elbow. There's the T that we don't need, T that we don't need. There's the elbow that we do need. All right, so let's put this elbow on here. Good Lord. All right, so there we go, round it. There we go, boom. And then this needs to go on here like that. Oh, shoot. No, no, no. Oh, my God. I just wasted it. All right. Hold on. We forgot to put on this thing. We forgot to put on the little switch thing. Where's it at? This thing here. We forgot to put this on. Let's put this. There we go. All right. So we just wasted a bunch of spanners because it just kept fixing it, and it didn't need to do that. All right, so let's put this on there now. All right, so this thing is probably at 100. It is. All right, so let's put some more spanners in here. Man, if this works, I swear to God, 12. Okay, if this works, I'm gonna do this to all the ones downstairs too. All right, so let's kick this thing on, and let's see if if this thing here even works. Let me clean up my mess. It's like my office. All right. So we don't need any of that stuff. Let's put all this stuff over here. And that looks fine. All right. So I think we're all good here. Everything looks good. Let's turn this bad boy on. All right. And let's see if this helps our problem. So not really. But it does center it. I guess, I mean, that's the big thing, right? You can see how it comes off the rail. Sometimes when it pushes them off the rail, it pushes it up against the side because there's so many of them. And you can see how it's kind of correcting it. I think that was the issue. Now, we don't have that problem with gold yet. This clearly is solving my issue. I like it. It's working. And what I want to do is when this gets down to almost 0, I want to see if this works. So let this thing get down close to repair, and we'll see if this system works. All right, so we're down to the final couple of durability numbers here. So we need to watch. I'll put the magnification on the 12, so it should repair here any second when it gets to 1, I believe. Let's see. All right, so it did not work. It didn't work at all. All right, turn it off. All right, so why did it not work? Why did it not work? Do we have to set a value for this? I wonder if we have to set a value for this. Let me see if that is the case that we have to, or this might not work at all, right? Maybe this just repairs this constantly. I don't know. So let me see. Let me play with it real quick. Oh, by the way, this worked. This worked excellent, by the way. So I didn't have any issues, and just in that little bit of time, just turning this on for that little bit of time, I want to see how much iron we got, just so you guys know how quickly this thing fills up. That gave us 667, so that's 2 miners, just like that we could have made in that little bit of time. So let me fix this real quick, and I'll figure out what to do. All right, take 2. So I got a little display thing up here. I think this might be why it didn't work. It might need to compare this number to this number, or something like that. So let's see if this works. If this gets down to 0, maybe this will work. If it doesn't work, I have one more idea, but we'll see. So let's check real quick. All right, and 3, 2, 1. It works. Check it out. So that is what it is. It just needs to have a number to compare it to. It didn't have a number. All right, so the other way that we could have fixed that was if we would have taken one of these. I'll kind of set it up on the ground here. We'd have an A and a B, right? And then we would have, where's this thing at? All right, we would have a number pad sitting like here, okay? Put it right there. And then we would have a number pad over here like this. Turn it this way. All right, and then we would have that number pad. And so what we would say is, let's say we wanted, actually this one would be set on this side. So if this value of this pad, we could set this to like 10, all right? So if A, this number, equals B, which would be that number, it will send a signal up and around to this thing, okay? So when this value would equal 10, that means this side is equal to this side. It sends a signal to this, and then this would fix our equipment. All right, so that's how that works. That's freaking awesome. So that's going to work for a while. I think I actually have one of my drills downstairs, though, is broke. So let's go over here and look. I'm pretty sure the last one is. Yeah, the last one is. But what's cool is we can set that up for all of these. So I can set up one of those for all of these. Now that might be kind of hard to do in a lot of wires. Yeah. Or we could just set up the value for this first one, maybe the value for the middle one, because This one gets worked more than the rest. I'll actually show you guys. And if we go get our magnifying glass, I have no more spanners left anyways, so I don't worry about that one anymore. I just got to put spanners in the loader. So if we look, this one's at 27, this one's at 26, this is 30, 39, 41, 41, 42. So you can see they start down here. So maybe we would set it to this one and then they all get repaired just off of this one, which I would be fine with. I don't think that would be an issue, but we're going to need lots of spanners, lots of them. And I'm probably going to need to dig up a little bit too. So that's going to be it for today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. If you did, smack the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you next time. Before we go though, let's go ahead and shut this off. And I want to see how big our gold bar is. How big is our gold bar? Let's take it down here and look. And it is $27,000 gold bar. That's pretty cool. I'm just going to keep letting it run. I want to try to get a $100,000 gold bar. Really, I do. So I will see you next time, guys.